You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean. You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean. Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on the Powerhouse radio station are those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The show, found on the Powerhouse radio station, can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and/or claim any cure of disease or conditions. Opinions stated by various contributors to the Powerhouse Radio and its programming are not to be considered as endorsed by the Powerhouse Radio station. Visitors are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusion. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind.
Well, greetings. How are you all doing? Hoping you're having a fantabulously fabulous evening. And welcome to Reasoning Thursday. Reasoning Thursday, each and every Thursdays, right here on the Powerhouse Radio, streaming live on YouTube's Radio on their talk channel. So we want to say big shout to YouTube's Radio, Ross Dougal, big up yourself. DJ VJ Smiles, big up yourself. I just want to say send massive shouts go out to the victorious 89.1 FM. Greetings and massive shouts go out to you as well. Well, hoping that everyone has had a wonderful week. And what we have 2 more days for the week to be finished. Man, I mean, like on Tuesday, I was like, it is just Monday. I mean, Wednesday, I was like, it is just Monday, not Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday. I was like, is it Monday? And they was like, no. I mean, this week just totally went by so quick. It's crazy. I guess it's because of the holiday that it went by so quick. But either which way, I still just want to say big shouts to each and every one. Give the panel an opportunity to say greetings to each and every one. If it's your first time joining us, want to say welcome. If you're listening to us via our website, www.dapowerhouseradio.com, we want to say welcome on our telephone lines at 667-930-9036. You want to say greetings and welcome on the tuning apps. If you're on the YouTube or the Facebook or Instagram, however that you're vibing with us, we just want to say welcome and thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. It is appreciated because without you vibing and reasoning with us, hey, what's the sense? Yeah, right. So, Queen, how are you doing?
Good. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another edition. And remember, like we asked you, press that like button, okay?
Yeah, definitely press that like button for us. All righty, all right. The respecter was the one.
I am being mentally sane.
That is a good thing. That is definitely a good thing right there. Jai, what's going on with you?
Nothing much, just here. Hi, everybody.
All right, all right.
Mm.
Well, I guess we have everyone like in the dark or something. Let me see what's going on with my camera here. I just tried to turn on my camera and it got me looking like all messed up. But
It looks like a filter.
right, it looked like I have a filter or something on. And
That is a type of filter, too, though.
trust and believe, I don't know anything about it. So if you all are looking at me on the camera, I absolutely know nothing about it. But I wanted to show up a little bit here because yeah. You see my New York hat on. My New York hat is on my head. Yeah. So go. Nick in there. They're doing up.
They're in the playoffs, huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we definitely have to beat them up. So I have on my New York cap. I've got to fix my filter. So for those who is seeing me, I guess I guess I'm a little too sexy on the air tonight. So I guess it filtered me out.
That's a good one, of course, right?
Yeah, right. So it filtered.
But because you're looking like that, then it needs to be shown, don't it?
Yes, it needs to be shown, but I guess it's trying to block it. Uh, yeah. I mean, I think is trying to block what I have going on here. But anyway, we ain't worrying about what I have going on. We have reasoning topics out there to be reasoned on, right? But once again, we want to say big shout to the Knicks, yeah, and doing up their things, right? And they have game one that's gonna coming up. I think it's Wednesday, June the 3rd is going to be that. So I know that all the New Yorkers, when you've been in New York like forever, is that's the first place that you touched on and land when you came from Jamaica or any other place, around the world, and that was your home. No matter what, you gotta cheer a little bit for them. You know what I
That's the
mean?
finals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they made
yeah.
finals. So
Who
we're
they
gonna.
playing against?
I think it's the Celtics.
Mhm.
Who they playing against?
I don't
No, I
remember.
mean
Who they
Hmm?
playing against, Mike?
that's not the finals then.
Yeah. Hold on. You got to tell the massive. Go ahead. What you said? Say that again. OKC, OKC, and the Spurs. Say that again for me. One more time. I just got you live. Go ahead.
OKC and the Spurs play tonight, Game 6 of the NBA Western Conference Finals.
All right. You see, you know I'm not good with this.
So then they're gonna play the Knicks after, huh?
They're gonna play the Knicks after.
Uh,
Yeah, so whoever wins this series play the
mm,
Knicks starting
Knicks.
next week, Game 1
Starting next game.
of the
Yeah.
NBA.
All right, Knicks, go Knicks, Knickerbocker.
All right. Yeah. So let's be cheering because New York is all up in it. I have to big up New York. Yeah.
And it's been a while. It's there, they're deserving of it. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
hopefully they win. I'm rooting for y'all.
Yes. So Nodi's in the house
Go team, go team, go team, go Knicks, go Knicks.
next week. So next week you all look, cause I got my New York hat on. For some reason it looked like he gave me a filter here. Noni. So don't worry.
Lady, ask Mr. Darespecta what is going on. He's not even saying anything. I mean, what, you don't like the Knicks?
I love the Knicks.
Oh, I'm wondering. So you're
I
gonna
do.
be cheering them on.
Knicks and Lakers. That's me.
Knicks and Lakers. That
Mhm.
is
Big up, Noni.
Tony.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Man, I'm telling you, I'm not sure what's going on with my camera. And that was last week. Last week I rebooted everything, got everything going, and then bam, my voice was all screwed up. Now this week I shut down the one with the camera, and boot it back up, and now it's giving me trouble. I'm like, I mean, you can't win for losing, huh?
And listen, lady, it's one of the rare time when Noni show her face.
Yes,
The real Noni.
man. Noni showed her. Noni been on top of it. I don't know what's going on with the rest of you, but see Queenie showing her face again. Yeah.
Yeah, I just did.
I'm
Yes,
trying to
that's
do better, Lady D. I'm trying really hard.
it.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my camera here, but nonetheless, oh, so nonetheless, we are here reasoning. We are reasoning. One of the topics, and it's not like a huge topic, but it's something that I feel that needs to be brought out there, just in case you all have not seen it. And this is all around the world. If all around the world is receiving these strawberries, it's alleged that the Driscoll strawberries has 12 different pesticides, including 8 of them that is deemed PFAS, which is considered to be a forever chemical. And that's why they've been selling it so cheap. So for that brand of Driscoll strawberry, it's alleged that it is causing a lot of cancer and the big C and things such as. So for persons who even have it, they're saying that even when you soak it in the baking soda, it's alleged that even when you soak it into the baking soda and stuff like that, it still contains the chemicals because it's in the seeds. So I'm guilty of buying them. You know what I mean? Because even about 2 weeks ago, I bought some and they had it on sale, which that's one of the things they're talking about as well, is that when these things are on sale, people are buying them, which I'm definitely guilty of it, of buying.
It's classic.
And Lady D, they don't just sell that like in Walmart or cheap stores. They literally sell it at farmers market, Publix. So it's a well-known brand.
Yeah, somebody has to mute their mic. Somebody I'm hearing us talking. Could you mute your mic? Your mic. Go ahead. What was you saying, Noni?
Oh, I was saying that brand is not only in like Walmart or cheap stores. That brand is in at the farmers market. It's also at Publix. That's a well-known brand.
It's a well-known brand, and they're talking. It's alleged that it's not just stopping there at the strawberries. It's alleged that it's also in the blueberries, all of their fruits and all of their items.
That's what I was gonna ask, if it's only strawberries or other fruits.
No, they're saying it's in all of their fruits. So I have like a quick clip on it. I'm gonna touch it a little bit so that maybe it can give us some idea, because they're saying that it has been definitely confirmed, alleged that it has been confirmed that this thing is as serious as it is. So so I'm just giving you all some FYI. We're giving you all some FYI on that this is what's going around, and that if you do have this brand right now in your refrigerator or anything like that, then that's something that I think that you all need to get out of there. Okay, you all need to get it out of your fridge and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna put that up here and we could play a quick clip on it, because I just think that it's something that really, really needs to be known about. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah.
I think that
and strawberries used a lot. We use it a lot,
definitely do. Because I was like dumbfounded with it, because I was like, really? And I honestly just bought this brand like about 3 weeks ago, and I ate most of it, but I didn't eat the whole thing. And by the time I went back, it had some mold on it and stuff like that, so I didn't bother to partake in it. But listen up, this is what it's saying. It is now confirmed, it's saying, okay?
Now confirmed, America's #1 strawberry is tied to cancer, and most people are buying them every single week without knowing what is on them. Driscoll's controls 1/3 of every strawberry sold in America, and before those berries reach the shelf, they are sprayed with up to 371 chemical pesticides. They are putting the same chemicals used in mosquito spray on your strawberries and labeling them organic. The same compound found in paint preservatives, then submerged in fungicide baths that push 3 separate carcinogens directly into the flesh of the fruit. After that, they are bleached in chlorine and sealed in plastic so tightly that no amount of rinsing removes what is already absorbed into the berry itself. Nearly a third of all strawberries tested came back positive for phenvalerate, a chemical with a direct link to cancer. They want you trusting the green packaging and the organic label while carcinogens absorb into the fruit. Before eating fruit from the grocery store, here is what you need to do. Fill a large bowl with water. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda for every 2 cups of water. Drop your fruits in and let them soak for 5 minutes. Rinse with clean water. The baking soda breaks down the pesticide residue coating your produce. It pulls out chemicals that plain water cannot touch. Studies show this removes up to 5 times more pesticides than water alone, my friend. You are already spending money on healthy food. Do not let the poison hiding on the skin undo all of that effort. Share this with someone you love and comment yes if you are going to start doing this. Now, here's what nobody tells you. After years of ingesting these chemicals, it burdens the same system, your liver and your gut. Many people who eat these experience similar symptoms: exhaustion that never lifts, poor sleep, cravings that never stop, stubborn belly fat that doesn't seem to lift. These are common signs of a system that cannot clear what has been building up. In Chinese medicine, we restore the body with fermented tea, kombucha leaf cultures, slippery elm bark, dandelion root, fermented together to rebuild what has been damaged from inside. But I can't give everyone who's watching my homebrewed kombucha through the screen. This is why I give the concentrated form in a gummy to everyone who comes to me with this problem. Same culture.
Okay, we're gonna stop there because he's trying to sell whatever he's selling.
Mhm.
But yeah, that is some serious stuff. And we have a there are so many um there are so many different videos that are going around based off of this, of what's going on here. There are so many different videos going on. So yeah, hoping that see, I'm a little better on the screen now. Hoping that each and every one is paying attention to the Driscoll, and that's the brand. Let's just think of the brand in its in everything. Strawberries, blueberries, whatever they're selling, raspberries, all of the berries. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah. So imagine all of these things in our food, and why so many people sometimes we, and that's why I even preach to you all to farm, plant your own stuff. I have some strawberries growing in my yard, and I have my blueberry tree, my raspberry tree, and my blackberry bush.
I need some lessons. I need some lessons on how to grow this stuff.
Yeah, we have to really get into planting our own vegetables and stuff like that. So yeah, Donna says the Knicks swept 2 teams back to back. Let's go, Knicks.
Oh, Knicks.
So letters. All right, Donna. Donna also said I had a lawyer named Driscoll, and I always wondered if that was his food product brand. You saw what I'm saying? She also says because I ate their strawberries and it poisoned me. You see,
Yeah.
especially if you have sensitive in system, it could affect you. Go ahead and respect her.
I just want Donna to know that's not the real Knicks.
The respecter, we're not going there, and we're not going there with you and Donna tonight. We're not going there with you and Donna. Donna, you see, the respecter trying to Jones you, right? He's trying to Jones you, but yeah. So be very careful with that brand, Driscoll brand. The gentleman on the video was saying how you can wash it and so on, but there are other videos out there that is alleging that it cannot be washed, which I wonder if it can, because basically the skin of the strawberry is so thin, and he's telling
Yeah.
to purge, and that's one of the things that I was reading about, is that persons, we really need to detox our system. And with when we are little, when we were little children and stuff, our parents used to deworm us and give us, you know, things to wash us out, give a wash out, some senna and some. I think that's something that a lot of us are not doing
But
now.
the,
Yeah, the respecter.
but the bigger thing is, the most important thing is that government is not doing nothing to these companies who keep spraying around things on food.
No.
They keep allowing them to just continue to make money and people not knowing and buying and getting sick.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's part of the industry. Remember, they even pay some of these farmers to get rid of certain amount of crop per year. You know what I mean? Because it would flood the market if everything was being sold. So they do all kind of scrupulous things, and I mean, again, it's our representatives, people who represent us out there to stop them, to really stop them, and again, it all come back down to voting again, like Lady been saying, preaching on. You have to go out there and vote for your local government, because that's the only way we can stop them.
Yeah, and you know what, Smiles just text me something that we need to research some of the black farmers and talk to them and see what's their thought on what's going on. I normally buy a lot of my products from growers outlet. I don't know if it's just a white outlet or what it is, a Caucasian folks outlet that what brings these things, but it's supposed to be all type of farmers around Georgia. So I think I'm really gonna try to get a list on that when I go up there because I have to go up there by the end
And
of
then again, I tell folks it's not everything that's in the store, the supermarket that says organic means that it's organic.
no,
You know,
no.
and also there's still also a certain level of organic. You
But
know,
I was watching Yakini Awakening because I like him very much. And he was talking about he was reasoning on he did an interview and he was saying that he does grow things in his yard, but because of the oh my god, what you call it, that they the chemicals that they do in the air with the planes and stuff like that,
hmm
he says
hmm
even some of his crops when he check it and things like that, it has it on it. So he said
hmm
really there's no 100% way to get away from
guarantee, yeah, that you're gonna.
doing these chem drops in the skies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it is imperative for us to really um definitely detox, wash out, give yourself some wash out, detox, clean with inside,
Yeah,
you know,
sure. Sure.
up with inside. So we have to
Mhm.
also take the initiative of making sure that we are healthy. And when they say go back, sometime couple of months back, I was saying how a lot of things we're gonna have to go back and do, and these are some of the things we need to go back and wash out with system. We need to go back to to our mothers and grandmothers days and great grandmothers days when they give us a wash out. Simple. You know what I mean? Donna says that it's called organic for your organs.
Mm.
Queen, Donna said it's called organic for your
Mhm,
organs.
mhm.
Yeah,
Organ. Yeah.
is
Yeah.
is not
It's true.
is we
It's true because even when you go coloscopy and you go for a coloscopy, you need to clean out even after they do that. You have to clean out after they're finished.
with all the
Um.
stuff they pushing up inside of you to check you up. The colonoscopies, yeah, is what she's talking about.
Yeah. They
It-
check it. Yeah.
endoscopies as well as endoscopy when they put that stuff down in your throat. So
Yeah.
people just be mindful of what is going on. Um, you know, with yourselves because we already know what's going on in the world. You know, what they're saying is organic may not be organic. So the only our real organic will be out of your yard, and even then is not
It
necessary,
can be
right?
infected.
So
Yeah.
definitely wash your fruits. There you saying vinegar with baking soda, stuff like that. Wash up your fruits and just clean out yourself, clean up your system.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Clean up your
If
system.
you have a big yard where you can do a greenhouse, that would be ideal.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't even need to have a big yard in a queen because there's
Mhm.
there's a lot of small greenhouse things because I have
Mhm.
two little small ones and then I have a medium sized one
Mhm. Mhm.
that I really utilize those during the winter when it gets a little chilly for my crops those times, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And once
But
Well,
again,
that's a good alternative, you
yeah,
know. Yeah.
the respect.
word, word of encouragement.
Mhm.
Make sure who you're eating from, getting food from, they're not growing their food around or near or on top of the septic tank.
Mm.
Where you get
I'm not kidding you. I know a couple yards where they plant and everything is blooming, and then found out that's where the poop container is. So the
mm.
overflow water from the tank goes then gets into the food. It grows with the food.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna be able to find out that where they're going with, because
But I mean, the
That's a
reality is too, what fertilizer has cow manure? That's poop.
that's a big one.
Oh, really?
Who better poop than
Yeah.
your own?
Oh my God. Yeah. Mhm.
Ah,
They use even the fowl food, rabbit, all of them. They use their poop. Mhm.
And Jai made a valid
Mm.
point. We're putting cow manure all over a lot of our crops because I'm gonna tell you, I use it in my stuff too. You know what I'm saying? It helps, it helps your plants grow and stuff like that. And I also do my oh my gosh, my brain is moving on slow.
But those animals eat grass, you know,
Yeah, and
or
that's why they said it's good.
corn, or
Well, then
yeah,
maybe you got to start eating grass and corn, sister.
corn,
and leaves and branches.
reason.
I, hey, there's lettuce, kale. You got options.
You know,
Yeah.
showing this chicken that look like as if to be plastic, and I was like, well, you know what is left for us? It's funny you say it, Jai, because I was really saying to myself, what is left for us to eat but grass, and then we're gonna be scared to eat the grass too. You know, yeah, because everything. If
Overhead infection,
if
overhead.
if you listen to everything that they're talking about, you're afraid to eat.
Yeah, yeah,
You're gonna be
yeah.
afraid to eat anything. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be
Mhm,
afraid to eat
mhm.
It's true, but you just bring it back to once upon a time. I probably can't do it being truthful, but I can't raise a chicken and take it to chicken out. I don't got it in me. But I mean, that's the only way, like y'all said, gardening. It's the only way you're going to make sure a lot of one, you're able to eat. It saves money because now
Mhm,
you're not going into grocery store products depending on big corporations to do the right thing. It's in your backyard. Those are the best ways to kind of
mhm. Yeah.
make sure it's clean, and then instead of supplements, consider teas, things like that. Just kind of change a little bit of what you got going on as much as you can.
Well, with you saying that, I have two sisters of mine that Noni, your thing in the background. I have two sisters of mine that has chickens, but they have laying egg chickens. So every morning they get up and they go and they get fresh eggs, and they keep telling me, say, Lady D, you need to put some chicken in your backyard. But because I am not one to be picking up no chicken and to be cleaning the chicken coop and stuff like that. So they were like, no, just try get somebody to come and do it. So that's one of the thoughts in my head, that I may put a chicken coop in on one of at one of the houses in the back, right? But what I'm trying to find, and I cannot find it here in Georgia, and if anyone in Georgia knows where one is, I'm trying to find a chicken farm where they have real livestock, where they can kill the chicken fresh and you buy it fresh. In New York, we used to have one down at Dyer Avenue in the Bronx, and we used to could go over there in Dyer Avenue and go and pick up the chicken that you want, and they kill the chicken right there, and you take it home fresh and everything. So you know that you are getting fresh, good chicken. Big up New York once again, but
Mhm.
here in Georgia, I can't seem to find one.
One
So,
of these days,
uh-huh.
one of these days, the chicken are gonna start to kill and eat, and the cows are gonna start to kill and eat, and the pigs and on and on.
Him a go find.
You know, lady, there's a farm over there by North Judasville.
Uh-huh.
I know I always see the sheeps and stuff, and they say for sale. So maybe they have more than the sheep on that farm there. It's
But
right
there's one
there, not
also, and
Judasville.
there's quite a few around us. It's just gonna take us actually looking them up, and there's even a black one. I believe it's Conyers or Covington. And
Mm,
they range from eggs to chickens. They do a lot. So
mm,
it's just looking them up. I found a few myself because I was like, you know what? When they were talking about the price difference in certain things, at one point
mm.
that's what they were saying was, you if you go to a local farmer, um you may can get it cheaper. So I started looking some stuff up because I was gonna try the idea out. I just never got around to it. But there's some nearby.
Don't be a killer,
Mm,
guy. Don't be a killer.
mm.
The respect that to be nice, cause you go like say you're vegetarian.
I kill a
That's
chicken
what I
one.
was about to say. He know he
I
eat a burger.
no, I don't. Not no, 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 no. The most I'll do is once in a while chicken and mostly fish.
You better find
Mm.
a chicken farm. Come, the respect that you want me to do a chicken, make up a chicken coop and raise some chicken.
No,
He's not taking up
Man,
that
he didn't even think
responsibility.
about it.
no.
He don't even say let him think about it for 2 minutes.
Uh-uh.
Right. He
He
just shut it
said nope
down.
right away.
I'm sorry for the chickens.
Listen, I was sorry for the goat for a long time. The first, the first time here, the goat are bah, bah. When I forgot it, pay attention to it. But then when I was older and at my mom's, we was doing my mom's home going, and we drove up to Conyers and we got a goat. And the man say about kill the goat, and the man tie up and all the goat and ball. Listen, I just had to walk off, and let me tell you, I couldn't eat the goat. And I didn't eat goat for a couple of years just because of that bite that that goat did.
Well, every time I eat the fish, I can see the fish swimming.
Oh, let me tell you, sometimes we have to make a little joke. We but today right now we just going a little bit light because we have some serious topics in the mix. But yeah, sometimes what I see when I'm eating the fish queen. I see the fish like is gasping for air.
No, seriously. And I be saying to myself, "Oh my God, it's killing."
Murder.
I'm gonna turn a veggie. I'm gonna turn a full vegetarian. You don't understand it. I'm gonna turn a full vegetarian sooner or later. When I hear the chicken meat, I said, Jesus. But listen, man. All right, the hantavirus thing. We're just gonna knock this off, and then I want us to reason. I know you all have one and two reason topic, but I want us to reason on. There's a clip that's going around with Beanie Man, and we're gonna play that clip, and then I want to really reason seriously on our entertainers and in the entertainment industry, and what's going on with the fans and the mindset really of the fans. And that was a clip that I saw, and I just said, you know what, Lady D, just bring that on the program as well. But the next one is the Hanta virus. There is it a hoax? Do you all think this Hanta virus thing, the rat thing, that it's a hoax? Because there's a gentleman that kind of feeling that it is a hoax. Um, and based off of this one guy and him being the only one to have made a video, and then they put him they equate him with a video when they had that vaccine thing going around, right? So I'm gonna touch this clip real quick, and then after we finish that, we just gonna do a quick break commercial, just big ups to the stations, and then we're gonna go dive into this Beanie Man um reasoning. Cause yeah, we're gonna touch these artists. Sometimes we have to touch them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we definitely have to touch these artists. So here we go. We're gonna share this screen and hear what this gentleman has to say.
Paris cruise ship shit ain't what they say it is, and they must think
Oops, I'm sorry.
every last one of us is stupid. Case in point, you remember this man right here? This guy that was crying in the video? And I should have put two and two together, but none of this shit added up from the beginning. Take a look at this. This shit went viral. On board the MV Hobbyist and what's happening right now. I need you to look at the whole thing. For all of us here, we're not just a story. We're not just headlines. And I bought this shit. We're people with families, with lives, with people waiting for us at home. Now, I'm going to say a couple of things without saying them, so I'm going to need you to pay attention. But this same guy, remember the face, did a video in 2022 when we had a situation where people needed to take for that pandemic that we had. This same guy made a video. Matter of fact, look at the video. This is the same guy right here. Vaccinated. Gorgeous vaccinated girls get boosted. You see where I'm going with this? And gorgeous boosted girls get boosted again. Mind you, I should have caught on when nobody made a video about this shit but him. Nobody on that ship made a video about this situation but him. And that should have sent off a red signal. Do I need to say any more? Do I need to say anything else?
So what is your thought on it? You think that just this guy just made her take the opportunity to, get some views, etc. Or do you all feel like it's a possibility this virus thing is a hoax? I don't know if it's going to be a hoax because they have persons that are here in Atlanta at Emory, is alleged at Emory Hospital being treated. What's y'all thought on it?
I don't believe none of it.
It's just, listen, whatever is out there, it's man produced. Just like the sea did,
Queen,
all of the other ones.
back up. We can't see your face. You're real close. Yeah, now we see it.
Sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
That's
I
okay.
was moving around my papers. But like I said, all of these man-made produced sicknesses and illnesses is put out there for a reason and a purpose. Okay. And it's not natural, it's man-made. So that does not deter me from thinking that it was put out there by a man. I mean, I think the sea was too, and
It's all a
everyone that
prank.
was put out there.
It's all a
Remember,
prank.
syphilis was put out there too by man.
Yeah, because it is a
You know?
virus, and when they say virus is basically man-made. Go ahead, respect.
Man.
I just say it's all a prank. It's just trying to scare Noni.
Noni and Jai Donna says the Center of Disease Control might be making diseases to control people.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Donna.
They never stop. They've been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You see how far back I went, right? From syphilis with those black men. I went all the way back there. I mean, all these disease right now. I heard what they call it is coming back in Africa. What is it? Ebola.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
way because they're having another outbreak.
Another outbreak. It's put out there, and they have their reason and their purpose why they put those things out there. To scare the masses and whatever else. Everybody gonna run now and say, "Oh God, I gotta be careful. I'm scared of you. I'm scared to come around you." I'm
Well,
scared.
but
Separation.
they're redirecting flights that are coming from those area, Uganda.
Mhm.
There was a couple of areas in there. The Congo. They were redirecting flights to certain areas that you have to be checked in if you're flying from there coming in. And there were
Mhm.
some individuals that they weren't even letting back in the country as yet, based off of the outbreak over there. So yeah, they were saying don't even travel to those areas if you can't, and for some persons they're not even letting them in. That was one of the things that one of the reports that I had saw.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, I don't agree with the way that they do the experiments, and how they go about them, obviously, but I also don't disagree with the testing, um, of certain diseases, because once upon a time, certain things were fatal for a lot of people. Um, so I get why, and I think it's an advancement for medicine for man. But I don't like how they go about the testing. If we're going to be truthful, I think some of the things that are being created are for um,
Monetary
weapons.
gain.
No, not monetary gain. That too, but it's weapons. It could be weaponized.
Good.
I've always said
Yeah.
sometimes when you look at things, the easiest way to go about them, if you really want to talk about it, is you go poison a water supply.
Yeah.
Or so I also think that they may be testing for weapons.
Yeah.
um but yeah, I do think, I mean, science is science at the end of the day, so yeah.
And
It's
evil is evil.
possible. It's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, so the article had read a 30-day order effective immediately. Certain non-U.S. citizen U.S. travelers who recently visit DRC, Uganda, or South Sudan are temporarily barred from entering the United States. U.S. citizens, U.S. nationals, and lawful permanent residents who were in these countries within 21 days are permitted to enter the United States. Travelers will not be rerouted through the three. Travelers will now be rerouted through three airports, including New York City, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and Houston for screening before traveling further. The outbreak is caused by the Bundibugyo strain of Ebola, a rare variant with no approved vaccines or treatments. Nearly 400 suspected cases and over 100 deaths have been reported across the DRC and Uganda, with most cases concentrated in Ituri province. So, if for they're not letting any travelers who are not U.S. to enter the U.S. and that are not citizens or green card holders to permanent residents to enter the US if you are in those areas. All right. And if you see your plane being rerouted to New York or to Washington or something like that, this is basically the cause if you're coming from those areas or if your family members are coming from those areas. So if you plan a trip on there, why don't we just go on and postpone it? Not cancel, but postpone it until things get a little bit better in that area. That's just my take on it. All righty. Well, we just want to say Donna posed two things about for the Knicks. She says they've been cheating New York out of their victory since the 9/11. And she's also said after 9/11, the New York Knicks wasn't even making it to the playoffs. But they're making it now. So whatever they put on them, it's a great thing. New York Knicks, big up yourself. You're doing up your things as you see me in my New York hat. I have my New York hat on. New York, New York. Greetings to you. Let's gripe. Let's gripe says good evening to Powerhouse family.
That's right.
Greet.
Ladies, since we on that topic, also, they're trying to the FBI is trying to
It's
speed
a,
up security for the World Cup. It's alleged they're speeding up security for the World Cup. We have what, 3 more weeks?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So they've been really, really busy downtown. And they said it's blocking traffic and all kind of stuff going on down there. But the FBI, they've been busy down there.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing. I would say it's a good
I
thing.
think so too.
You have
And
to,
I think they're remembering the Olympics,
yeah, you have to ramp
the
up security.
bombing and stuff. Yeah.
You have to definitely ramp up security.
Mhm.
Right, yes.
Mhm.
Want to send big shouts out to our brotherly, sisterly, and all just all of the stations that are carrying Reasoning Thursdays each and every Thursdays. Big shouts go out to You Choose a Radio. We are on their talk channel. They have various channels over there: Soca channel, R and what hip hop channel, different types, different channels over there. Go visit them, check them out. You Choose Radio.com. Also want to say big shouts go out to Victorious, the 89.1 FM family that streams with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week over here. And Island Blend, big shouts go out to you. Welcome back on the airwaves. So big shouts go out to you as well. Yeah, so we're doing up our thing and being picked up by stations and we loving it and we're just going to continue to try to bring the quality. Want to take this opportunity as well to invite you to check out the fantabulous programs over here. We definitely, as you're doing now, vibesing with us on Reasoning Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And also the Lady D show on a Saturday, 12 to 4 p.m. Trust me, bad sure, hottest show on the airwaves. And I'm not just saying it, this is the facts. You know what I mean? You get your news, views, interviews, joke of the day, yeah, what you know about it? Did you know the best in R&B, all type of music? Yeah, right. So tell a friend and a friend. Lady D show 12 to 4 p.m. Also check us out for All About Love, Nothing But Love. We got your love colors, your love numbers, your love poems, your love questions, the best in love music. Let me tell you, you fall all over yourself. You fall in love with yourself if you weren't in love with yourself, and you'd be even more in love with your significant other. Yeah, or your hubby and all these things. Yeah, that's Sundays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with Blossom and Cool G. And on Wednesdays, check out Let's Gripe with Tonya McKenna, Dr. Ross. That's each and every Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you have a gripe, go on and gripe with them. Great topics and great griping going on each and every Wednesdays with the Let's Gripe.
Hey, lady, this Wednesday they both was acting like two horny women.
They were? I was in a meeting, so I couldn't even get to.
They were sounding so desperate for something.
Tonya, I know you listening. I know you listening. Tonya Goggins. I have to rewind that video. I have
And
to,
she know I was watching too.
oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to rewind that video again.
Can you imagine?
They're talking about a 6'6" man in the store and
Oh,
reaching for stuff off the top shelf, and she's like drooling and
Tonya, you all are doing that live on the air. Go ahead, man. Y'all need a midnight show. We need a grown folks only show.
What was the gripe, Tony? Was it that you couldn't touch him, or what was it?
Oh my gosh, Tonya says this guy says chandelier swinging. So she said she's swinging off the chandelier. Telling you, that's great fun, swinging off the chandelier. Don't make it pop with you, though, but swing it, swing, yes. Man, I'm telling you,
before you go to Beanie Man, can I share this?
of course.
A Mexican man married to a white woman. Real story. So they needed a new roof. They hired a Mexican crew. And when the roof was done, they called ICE on the people.
I saw that story. I did see that because they didn't want to pay him. Isn't that?
Right. So wicked.
I did see that. That's just wickedness.
That's dirty.
It will come back to them in tenfold.
Yep.
Mm.
That was wickedness. I saw that. I did see that story. Thanks for even bringing it up. The respect. I did see that. That's heart wrenching. Imagine the man work hard and do his work, and then they come arrest him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's serious. That's really serious. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna bring up this video here, and you all tell me what y'all thoughts are on it. Um, with Beanie Man, and is it? I don't think it's just Beanie Man alone that does these things, and when we are at events, is this how we approve to be treated? Come on, don't tell me it's not gonna play for me. Don't tell me it's not gonna play. I'm trying to get it to play. Yeah, I had it playing earlier, and I made just to make sure that all these videos are playing. And I guess this is playing shy. It don't want to. It don't
Open up.
up. It don't want to open up. But there's a video that is circulating in regards to Beanie Man and how he fan was, I guess, was carrying on or whatever, and went over to him, and he end up putting his foot on the guy. Well, they're saying it was a woman, but it looked as if it was a guy to me. But I have to look again and look at the face of it of the person and to see if it's really a woman. But I'm gonna try to show it from my phone.
I think it was a man woman.
It was a man, woman. You think?
Mm-hmm.
The respect to you just a draw fittings. I won't even.
No, no, no. That's what I heard the story. Some people say it's a man woman, and they're not really sure because of the angle.
Yeah.
So people just guessing.
All right. So I'm gonna bring it up here on my phone and show the masses. Okay.
Allowing artists because they're celebrities, because they're famous, to take absolute liberties with our women. We're allowing this kind of disrespect and taking it as invitation and laughing it off like it is nothing because it's poor people that get treated so. This is what we are facilitating. Take a look at this video with Beanie Man himself.
Did y'all see that?
Stop it! I'll just stop it. I'll just stop it.
Yeah, I wanted you all to see it and really want to know your thoughts on it. All right, whether it's man, woman, or whatever, because I don't know what it was or who it was. Um, you have a lot of artists out there that are doing, not so nice things to their fan members. I'm glad that I'm not a groupie, really, and I'm not necessarily starstruck with any artist. So I mean, like, whether it's a man, woman, or whatever it
It's
is,
wrong.
appropriate.
Yeah, it's wrong.
And do you think this calling out of Beanie Man do you think in any way is gonna affect his career? Do you think in any way um was it a sabotage for his career, do you think?
What's gonna happen? He's gonna lose a lot of money. That person can sue him,
Yeah.
and he can also get arrested if that person press charges.
Assault.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we can call that assault. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not just him. Most of them doing it.
But is it you see what your statement is right there. You're saying that most people, most artists is doing it.
Yes, a lot of them doing
So
it. It's not being caught on camera.
that is not being caught on camera. But
Right.
why are we the fans or the patrons of these concerts and stuff is being subjected to it and allowing that to happen? Um are we so starstruck in this world that we are sitting around and having people to step on us?
No, most of us are not allowing that. Or some of us are not allowing that. I know I definitely wouldn't accept that or allow it. And if I'm in the vicinity of whoever putting foot on a woman like that, I will step up.
Yeah, and why I want to know. I don't. I'm trying to put it where it's not like I
That-
just I just feel like it's so distasteful for artists to treat their fans in those manner.
They don't appreciate their fans.
Right, but yet we're still here supporting.
Right.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say, but because because of the behavior sometime of the audience, why they're able to do that, you know. Um, it shouldn't be, but that's the way how it is. Because some of these fans they act vulgar. I mean, and it's like some of them like they like them to treat them that way.
I don't think so, Queen.
Oh, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised the things that you see in these shows and these dance hall things. You'll be surprised.
MC and Jai, we just I know you all just was able to join back, but greetings, MC. We were talking about the Beanie Man saga where they have a tape going around with him putting a foot on one of his fans, like telling the fan to back up in some form of way. I
What?
are getting the thoughts on it, your feelings and why do fans even allow these artists, not just Jamaican artists, not just dancehall artists, but you have some American artists that do some
Yeah.
derogatory things to the individuals as well. Why are we
Mhm.
subjecting? Why are fans even subjecting themselves to that type of behavior from whom they're patronizing? Patronizing.
That's too much for him. I don't know what the fan did. I don't know if the fan threw themselves on him
Mm-mm.
or if they just approached him. He could just say, you know what, just give me some space. But put your foot on somebody. That's downright disrespectful.
First of all, he was on the stage and the fan is down the bottom on the ground.
Okay.
So the fan couldn't couldn't even really get close to him like that. I guess he was coming up like waving, and it's alleged that it was a her, but to me it kind of looked like a man.
Uh
Um,
oh.
in the in the
Mhm.
video.
And
Uh
maybe that's why
oh.
maybe you think it's a ishi and I come up on him.
No. There's a news flash.
Uh-oh.
She approached him and she screamed and asked him, "Who y'all breed for?"
Who's that?
Oh my gosh. But either way, still, no artist should not be disrespecting their fans in any way. But a fan should not be disrespecting themselves by just throwing
The-
themselves at the celebrity. You know what I mean?
right.
The people
That
too.
too.
So
And that's
you
why
you give
mhm.
space and you
Yeah.
observe. Okay, he's signing for other people. He's taking pictures of other people. So I can't just run up to him. I need to have patience. So I need to wait in the line or whatever the situation is. So as a fan, I need to observe what's going on with the celebrity because he's still a person, no matter how crazy you are over this person. So
And
there's
that's why I said some of these women and these fans they allow them to do that to them because of their actions, how
Mhm.
they receive them. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I see some of these girls falling out fainting. What the hell you gonna faint over a man coming out there dancing and singing?
You don't
I
remember how
mean,
people used to faint over Michael
I
Jackson?
never did. I was never like that.
I never
Me either. I was
But
never that either.
I was gonna say, and sorry to cut everybody off, but I was gonna say, just playing devil's advocate for a second. What if she did something? What if she was trying to take his shoe off? I've watched a concert where the celebrity put their hand in the crowd, shaking hands, and they tried to steal his ring off his finger. So the next question is, what if it was that type of scenario?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and someone was saying he looked kind of, gay. So, I mean, maybe coming up on him, and he said, "Hey, get away from me," I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm trying to justify it.
Hi, Benny.
I
Hi,
think
Benny.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
And I think that's an issue. I think that's an issue for even that we are here trying to give justification
For
to.
the
Now let's be clear. I
action.
don't agree with what he did. That's my personal
Mhm.
opinion. I think anybody who does stuff like that, your head's getting too big. You're a little weird, you know. I don't agree with that. I was just saying, putting it out there that I mean that has happened before.
Right, no. I'm talking Queen. I'm talking about Queen's sake, man. Queen's sake.
Hey, but
Mhm.
did you hear the thing? I think back in the days with the old time crooners type of singing, and the women used to throw their underwear on the stage.
Mhm.
Whether I don't know if it's worn or they bought underwear to throw on stage, either one. And I
Mhm.
heard Dexter Daps or something like that. That he was on stage and a woman had throw her buggy on the stage, and
Well,
and he took offense to it.
yeah, but I would get offense to it. I mean, like, come on now. You taking off your underwears, your drawers. It can be rank. It can, you don't know where.
Embarrassment.
When you throw the drawers, it could have been rank. Yes. Like,
Well,
come on now.
I,
Let's call a spade a spade. You know,
no, you're right. I saw Wayne Wonder. Wayne Wonder perform here, and they did the same thing to Wayne Wonder. They were sending throwing paper on there, like their phone number on the paper, and all he would do is just kick them off the stage.
But that's what I'm saying. Why I said what I said. Some of these fans go out to the extreme. I mean, and if he might, and it's alleged that he might be, GY. Uh, who knows if maybe he's approaching him and what's in his mind. I'm not saying it is right,
I'm
but
starting to
I'm just
think it's
saying.
DIY because you
And
said
he
that.
reacts. Sometimes you just react. Your reflexes.
we're going to look. This ain't no
But
reflex.
yeah, no reflex. He could have backed up.
Whoa.
He
No,
could
but
have backed up.
But
what
you
I'm
know what?
saying is
Remember, we had this conversation.
there is
Um,
no backing up. There is no backing up. This
Yeah.
guy was down on the ground and you are up on the stage.
That's what
That's
I'm saying. Back
crazy.
down.
But
Back up. Back
remember
up.
when we talked about fans being crazy? You don't remember we talked about it? I remember I told you guys about was about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago when Chris Brown was at a concert and she had her man, her husband, right there, and she'd have kissed Chris Brown on the lip.
Mhm.
You know, so they go crazy.
I'm telling you, some of them. Who
All right.
knows?
That's why they
Queen.
call fan. It's called. There's a short for fanatic.
Mm, mm.
Queen. You remember
Yes.
the first time you went to Marvin Gaye concert?
Look at it. Look at it.
I remember. I remember all them cool and oh man, cool and the gang, the shy lights, the moment, man. But look, I didn't act like I was silly.
I took off the voice of it, but I'm just gonna show you this video. And you tell me about look at that. Look where the guy is, the guy, woman, whoever it is. Look at it. Look how low that is. All right. All right. Look at the video. Look at the video. That person is down on the ground. See the person down there and the person on video. He was just drinking and walking. I guess watching put the foot on it.
Hell no. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yeah, he
Whoa.
wrong. He
So
wrong.
the person wasn't even on the stage. Look at that. And like the
Oh, why would he put his foot? We have to. There got to be more than that.
Yeah. Like like
There got
like
to be
Jack.
more to that. Yeah, you can't
The,
just put your foot on somebody like that and not be provoked.
the person walked from the other side and was coming this way. And as he got
You
to
know, because
that
I won't never use them
part,
for anything.
his foot was put on the on the. Come on, man. There's no
Hopefully, I know one name in rivalry. I mean, them
rivalry,
people.
brother. If a rivalry gunshot to that things that are going out there,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
you
They
make
shot people. They shoot people in a dance, and then see them, them,
you
them
make so
poor.
much
I'm just saying.
you make so
Listen,
much excuses for this.
see,
Greetings too strong. Blessings, big ups to you. Blessings, family, and all the panel. Greetings to you too strong.
listen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's not an ordinary
Blessings to you.
environment.
What you said, Queen MC?
I'm just saying that it does not seem like it's an right that whole thing that just happened. It has to be more to it. I mean, you can't just out of the blue when you're an artist, a big artist, take your foot and just hit somebody like that or put on someone like that. So it got to be more to it.
All
You're
right,
a big artist.
all
You
right.
know you could lose your fans by
Maybe it
doing
was a
something
man
like that.
woman, like the respecter said. Maybe it was a man woman. You all, I mean, I don't know, but
Mhm.
I was like, wow. I honestly said wow to the to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Said wow
I,
to
I can't say much because I don't know what prompted. There's got to be something that prompt that you, unless you're crazy.
yeah, man.
With people knowing you like that as an artist. I mean, unless you're crazy, you're not a mediocre artist. You're a famous artist. Come on now.
Mm.
For you to do something like that without provocation, something is wrong.
All right, all right. Well, we
Yeah, that's my opinion.
mm-hmm.
My one last thing. The ladies on the panel, what would you have done if that was you? Somebody put foot on.
They won't get a chance to.
Why would I broke out?
Mm,
Buckle. If you buckle,
they
buckle.
won't get a chance.
Just
No
up.
one, he would have been off the damn stage. That's who makes sense.
Out of the five of you, I think Lady D and Jai would have been like, hell to the no, stop fist fight.
Mad. You must say mad.
Nobody
I know,
try. No one
no,
trying
and
to put
Michelle
a
ain't
go
gonna
like
fight.
that. You just grab it and pull him. Whoop!
No, sir. That trust me, you had the bottom. You would have bang up on that stage. You would have the on the bottom. I just want to give shouts to Zona and big shouts to Zona and big to Molly Poppins for joining us last week and sharing their story. Um, each and every Friday is the Shakima and Lavoy Fish Fry fundraiser. It's each and every Friday. And they're doing a fundraiser so that they can get their markers on their graves. So as last week we had them both individuals, Zona Brooklyn Queen was on our program and shared with us the murder of her daughter and her son by her husband. And we were talking in regards to the same domestic violence and all of these things. And you know, it's so sad, but then again, this week another unaliving came about with the same domestic situation. Um, I just wish that it would just stop. But inviting each and everyone here in the Atlanta area, each and every Friday, it's called the Zona Pull Up Kitchen. They got escabeche snapper, brown stew, steam roast snapper, sway fish and bread, sway fish dinner, jerk chicken and bread, jerk chicken dinner, side rice, peas, salad. Menu changes every week, is what it says. So complimentary soup with pickup orders until it's done. All righty. So the fish is made to order. So you can give her a call at 470-893-4554. That's 470-893-4554. She do take cash app. So if you don't want the fish and you just want to support the cause of getting the markers is the headstone to put on their graves. So she's trying to raise enough money to get some markers to put on Shakima and Lavoy's grave. So for Cash App is the $ 470-893-4554. That's $470-893-4554, or Zelle, which is 470-893-4554. All righty. So once again, for Zelle and Cash App. Cash App, you have the $ in front of it. For Zelle, it's 470-893-4554. And I just want to send big shouts and support go out to Zona with all that she has endured, because it's definitely not easy, as she's just showed us how strong that she is, and raising her grandson now. So if anyone can assist and with getting the headstones on these on her children's grave, Shakima and Lavoy, who was murdered. Shakima was an officer here in Atlanta, a sheriff in the sheriff department. And Lavoy, he was on the scene here in Atlanta, an avid dancer, always dancing and stuff like that. So let's support if we can support. 470-893-4554 with the $ in the front for the Cash App. Or you can also call that number if you would like to get one of the delicious fishes or jerk chicken or whatever that is being served. You could call and ask what is being served. And that's tomorrow, Friday. So that's each and every Friday. We got caught up in a little of our reasoning last week, and I didn't get to wish Ross Dougal a happy birthday. And I do apologize. I've had it on the top of my page in big letters. Make sure you all say happy birthday to Ross Dougal.
Happy belated, Rasuga.
Happy belated birthday.
That's with You Choose Radio. And as we started, Zona was on and Molly Poppins was on, and we just dived right into our reasoning. So happy belated birthday, King. Blessings to you. I hope that you had full joyed your Earth Strong. All right, hoping that you full joy your Earth Strong. And Molly Poppins, her outcome was good. She did drop episodes 11 and 12, and then she had another episode that she dropped just explaining everything as an entirety and how she feels. She did end up getting the divorce. The divorce did go through. So she's one of the strong survivors of a domestic situation that was happening. And we just want to say big ups to her for getting out of that relationship before it went the way that Shakima and
Congratulations to her and God bless her journey.
yes, bless her. And she had another video where she was celebrating her freedom. And but domestic violence, once again, there are hotlines out there that you all can call and seek help if you all are going through any domestic situation. And it's not just for women. You have some men out there that is being abused as well, mentally, physically, emotionally. So find help, talk to somebody, and get out of the relationship. You have a lot of men that is enduring a lot of abuse as well, because they're trying to get their cards, their green cards and stuff like that, and they are being abused. So you all seek help if you can. Seek help. Talk to a family member. Do not keep it to yourself. There is a chat, online chat for abuse. It's 1-800-799-7233 for support. 1-800-799-7233 if you're going through any type of domestic violence. I'm not sure if you all um, saw where they have a new thing going on. I'm trying to find it. I had it in my on my phone. But they have a new thing now that if you if you're trying to apply for your green card, you have to go back home and pick it up. Did anyone see that?
That's a
What?
trick.
No, that's crazy.
That's a
Oh, but
trick.
they were doing it when my husband came and was getting his they did the same thing with him. They wanted him to go on, but we deterred to Mexico. But they wanted him to go home and do it and get it receive it down there. So it's not just now, and that was like 30 odd years ago they were doing it.
Well,
So it's not surprising that they brought it
It's a
back
trick.
if it
U.S.
had ever been gone away.
U.S. to require green card applicants to return to home countries to apply. The United, the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services (USCIS) says it is enforcing what is described as the original intent of U.S. immigration law regarding certain temporary visa holders seeking permanent residency. According to the agency, some individuals currently living in the U.S. on temporary visa who want a green card must be required to return to their home country and apply through the U.S. Department of State instead of completing the process from inside America. USCI spokesperson Zach Kyler said the move is aimed at reducing what the agency called loopholes in the immigration system and ensuring applicants follow the proper legal process. The agency also stated that exceptions could apply in extraordinary circumstances, though no full list of exception has been released thus far. So I once again would say to each and every one, go and seek your attorney and ask your attorney their thoughts on this if this has gone fully in effect. All right. But it is on the USCIS website. USCIS is applying long standing law and prior court decisions to require certain aliens with temporary visas who decide they want to permanently reside in the US to return to their home countries to apply for permanent visas through the at State Department. We're returning to the original intent of the law to ensure alien navigate our nation's immigration system properly. We have been saying for the last 20 plus years that we have been doing reasoning Thursdays. Get your go get become a citizen, become a citizen, become a citizen. We pound it in everyone's head, and persons just didn't listen. Persons just didn't listen, and this is some of what is going on right now. So if you're in the process of getting a green card or you're thinking about getting a green card, they have lots of immigration attorneys that does free consultation. Maybe you need to go check one of them that does free consultation and find out if this is something that applies to you. What would be the recourse if you um if once you are trying to apply, if you haven't already applied. I don't know if this is a way or whom is here that overstayed their visas or whatever. If this is a way to catch them, to strap them, I don't know. But it's alleged that this is what's going on now. So encouraging each and every one, if you need to, please go and get an attorney and or just seek some advice from an attorney as to what to do, because seems to be, and like Queen said years ago,
Mhm.
this is something that took place with
Yeah,
with her husband, which that was a whole bunch of years ago. But like
yeah,
they going backwards, they're not going forward.
oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
nothing is going forward, it's going back.
mhm, yeah.
uh,
They putting it back how it was and difficult, making it difficult.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
make it very
yeah.
difficult.
Because even when he was going to Mexico, they were. vamping that and saying that you had to go back to your original port. Hmm.
The respecter. Okay, yeah, because I thought this one was removed. Yeah. So it's a sad thing, but it's something that you all need to go look into. And if you have the opportunity, if you already have your green card, it doesn't take away from you to go ahead and get your U.S. citizenship unless they change the laws. And I'm hoping that if they do change the laws, I'm hoping that it's grandfathered in, that those whom already have dual citizenship or anything is not required to choose. So
Hmm.
go ahead, get your citizenship, get your if you're born in Jamaica or whatever country you're born in, you're gonna always be a citizen. So
Yeah.
you know, get yourself together. Time is of the essence. Get yourself together because we can clearly see that they're not playing with any of us. So get yourself together. That would just be my advice. All right. All righty. Go
See,
ahead.
the immigrants, lady, they already built the country up, so now they want to get rid of them.
Yeah,
They serve their purpose, so it's time now to get rid of them.
it's a sad thing. It's a sad
Hmm.
thing. Well,
Same thing in England. Hmm.
Jamaica, Jamaica, we just dropping some bombs over here tonight. Jamaica is saying there's nearly 6,000 schoolgirl pregnant yearly. Jamaican teen pregnancy crisis. They're fueling to push and raise the age of consent to 18. Did you all know that in Jamaica the age of consent before was 14 years old? And they pushed it from 14 to 16.
What? No, I didn't know that. But
Consent.
they're coming like the United States with the some
No,
states that
I
want
didn't
to.
know it either.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
But even in the what they call those countries up in the hills, in America and in the U.S., what they call them hit,
In the redneck country.
up in the hills, up in the mountain, they did that too. They married them young from like 13.
I really
Yeah,
never followed that to know that Jamaica
Yes.
aged
yeah,
to
yeah,
And
or
16 is still young. They need
yeah.
to put it to 18. Them man,
Yeah.
them too nasty, man. Sure.
so
But
yeah, go
There's
ahead.
so much women in the 20s who look young. There's women in the 20s who look young.
Yeah,
Why you want
easy.
the little baby them still try to figure out, even the teenage girls still
Yeah,
figure it out.
But not just Jamaica. That's why you think they're kidnapping these kids and taking them abroad to these nasty old men.
They are
It's
disgusting.
something that's been there with
Let me tell you
the
something.
young blood,
You know what's
fresh
funny?
blood.
I was
Mm.
watching something on IG, and there was this country, it's a Muslim country, and the men they wanted to change the age of consent and where they can marry from from it was 13 and they wanted to change it to
Mm.
18. You
The
know, it's
Arabs, some of them
one
Arabs,
big
yeah.
nasty dirty grown man that cry,
Mm.
oh gosh, Allah, they better talk to Allah, Allah, oh my gosh, and him crying, saying pray to God that they want to change it from 13 to 18, like something is wrong with that. And then they
Mhm.
showed there was a girl who's like 14 years old with like three children,
yeah.
and she's single.
Mhm.
Imagine that little
Mhm.
body. Imagine that
Yes,
little body.
14 with like three kids, and she's single with no man. So the big dirty man go sleep with her, give her a picnic and gone.
Mm.
I'm
This
telling you.
was proposed by Damian Crawford, the by opposition spokesman Damian Crawford, to bring up the age of consent to 18 based off of the nearly 6,000 Jamaican schoolgirls becoming pregnant each year. I was reading one of the little comments and I was like, wow, some people are so insensitive, but Andrew, it's alleged Andrew and them came on saying that there is a low birth rate
Huh,
in Jamaica. So they say well 6,000 children. I was reading some of the comment. I was like, oh my God, these people ain't no joke.
yeah.
6,000 in Jamaican schoolgirls having children.
And low birth rate.
And you know why the problem is so shocking?
They,
Because I'm figuring they're saying that they're having these babies from men who are 18 and over compared to making a mistake with someone their age. There is grown men doing this to these young girls, and that's why it's an issue. You
well,
know,
it's an issue because they're saying that the school dropout rate, the girls are getting pregnant and they're dropping out of school, and you know it's not a good thing because education wise, none of them have half of them don't finish their education. They're trying to do work, they have no skills, etc., etc.
And some of these mamas pushing them out there to go deal with these men, especially the soldiers and the police officers and what have you, because they
Jamaica's
give
not
them this money and
the
then they end up getting pregnant and the mama put them out. You know what I mean? I mean, or the granny raised the kids, because right now sometimes you look in these grandmothers home in Jamaica and the Caribbean, they have so many kids that it's their grandkids or great grandkids, and they're
Yep.
raising them because they go out there, have them, and then bring them home. You know,
There's you
but
know,
these old men are doing that. You know, like
but
I
not only
said.
that.
Mm,
Now I'm
But
saying that not only that, to piggyback on what you're saying, there's also some other Caribbean cultures where they allow their 16, 15-year-old daughters to be courted by a man who's in their 20s and 30s because the
mm-hmm.
man helps pay the bills, he brings
Pay
food
the
in the
bill.
house,
That's it.
and she's a
Yeah.
single mom. So she lets her daughter, 15, 16-year-old, go with this big dirty 35. Now, 35 is young, right? But when he's dealing with someone who is 16, that's
Mm-hmm.
disgusting.
Ah,
35
Yeah.
is young, but when
Mhm.
he's dealing with a 16-year-old or 15, he's disgusting.
Mhm.
yeah,
You
And
know,
I
not just
want,
the
I
Caribbean.
want,
that's
Mm.
disgusting. And
Some,
the mom, the what is it?
some
The
of
mom
these
allows
Spanish
it.
countries do it too. They
I
start
heard
putting
it.
lady,
I
makeup
wasn't
on
calling
them.
that. I was gonna call it out, but yeah, I was gonna call it out. But yeah, they
lady,
allow it.
go ahead, the respect.
those two think of them alone up on the show, don't?
No, we're just saying, you know. I mean, we're passionate about it, right? Right, MC? We're
Yes,
passionate
Queen.
about it, right? Yeah,
Yes,
tell 'em we're
Queen.
passionate about it.
Hey,
No,
look,
So
you can jump
look.
in, Joy. You can jump in anytime. Vector, you can jump in when you're ready.
All right,
Listen, I argue just about every day with these movie makers because that's all one of them is doing. These little young girls and money, money, man with money, and them think it's
Mm-hmm.
cute. And I breed
Mm-hmm.
at 14 and 15 and think it's cute. For these old men like Michelle, I said, they're old man, them like myself. And then what this man?
I really want to know what can, especially when they have young girls, they have young daughters. What do they see in these little children? How can they get an arousal?
Them a monster lady, them a monster
Yeah,
them.
they're
So
sick. They're
I'm
sick.
thinking, and the funny part is some of these girls nowadays they're so prime that by the time they hit that 25-year-old, they already had like five different men or boys already.
Yes.
And I
And
But you
think
see how they
I think
dress.
they're
I
thinking that
mean,
these girls are pure. Because if they
yeah.
get
and then
them in
most
their
of them don't have their
20s,
father
30s,
around.
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they're thinking that they're pure, not knowing they probably had about 5 different men before you got to them. Because
And
these
they
girls
don't
Mm-hmm.
have
are
their
so
father
prime
in the
these days.
picture.
And
Yeah.
that's valid too. The respecter, as you say,
Yes, you're right.
they don't have the father. You know, sometimes when you read these stories, the depiction of dancehall queen brings you
Right, right.
definitely
Hmm.
brings you back to the realization of as Queen stated, some parents have their young girls out there to get the dance or to get the money man or
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
you know the armed forces that have money coming in that
Hmm.
Yes.
assist the household, and it's sad. And then you have some girls that just were just darn rude,
And that's
you know,
wow. Man.
and then them themselves are out there being flirtatious and picking up the money man. But then parents must can see where you get it. If I came in with anything new, mommy would say, "Where you get that?"
Hmm. But you see, they don't have the example. Some of these parents are doing the same things out there. Some of these young parents are doing the same thing out there, so they're not setting examples for these young girls.
And
You
that's the
know,
queen.
they
There's no
see mama
example.
doing it,
And then,
auntie doing it,
and,
cousin doing it.
and
So I mean,
Queen,
yeah.
and really Queen. Sometimes we don't want to. Sometimes we really don't want to put it. We don't want to say it and put it out there because last week even DJ VJ Smile wrote in with something and we let it go over our head. But sometimes let's get to the let's reason on it.
Get to the root of it.
Let's get to the rule. Let's reason on it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Is it because really men is not in the household? You know,
Mm.
because here come the respecter made the comment that some of these households do not have fathers.
It could be because remember, why is a 16-year-old is looking up to a man who's 25, 35, 40? Why? What is a 16 to even 20-year-old doing what a man who's 40, 50? It can be they have something in common. So you
Mm.
think maybe somewhere in their unconscious, they don't know not unconscious, subconscious, that they're actually looking for like a father figure. Because when you're talking about girls who are looking for someone in 40s and 50s, that was like their father,
But
you
some
know?
of, but some of them too is in is in a family that is really poverty stricken. And
Yeah.
they look the
Yeah.
outlet as well.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
They look the
So it
outlet.
could be a mixture of both then.
Yeah. But then what about the 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 fathers themselves? Do you have to be in the home to be a father? To
No.
That's
respect
true.
your child? Because
That's
my
true.
children's father were in the home and I have respectable um children who are doing wonderful in life, you know, educators and so on and making a great impact in the world, and myself being a single mom. So I don't necessarily fall to the full facade of it, but I have to really look
But
at it and say, really,
think about it, Lady D, not to cut you. You did
back
have
then
your family is close and you did have your big brothers.
I had my brothers, I had
Mhm.
my uncle,
Uncle
Yeah.
and yeah.
my
So
dad.
you do have
Yeah,
Mm, that, yeah.
respectable men in your family to stand up, to be there.
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. So
True.
a father is very important in a household, are we saying? And
A male, a man figure that's dominant and yeah, and there for the children.
it
There
has
you
to be
go.
There's
by
a big difference, queen, between the father and the male figure. The father is really gonna be the father. The good men are gonna be the father. The man in the house is just in the house. And the
But
man
if
in the
they
house
don't
could
have
be
a
the man.
father, that's
Hold
the
on.
next best
Hold,
thing.
Yeah,
the
it is
man
the next
the,
best thing.
hold on now.
wait,
The
wait,
man
Mhm.
let
One.
go ahead.
the
Mm.
most cases the man in the house is the mother boyfriend. And the little girl is growing up, the mother said the mother is working. Who knows what goes on with that man and the little girl?
Sometimes they are in there molesting
Exactly.
children.
True, we know that.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, if the man is absent, then you know, and we know that some of these uncles too are molesting these children.
Oh
We
my
know
Yes,
that.
goodness.
it
Yes,
is. Yes,
yes,
because they
Queen.
have
Yes.
easy access to them.
What the heck?
Yeah,
If you
but
want
you know,
to, you
it's
have
still
some.
better than not having. I would say.
Want to be truthful, you have some dads too whom are molesting.
Who's doing that?
Yes, true.
True.
True,
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
You know, so
true.
is it necessarily a biological dad situation that needs to be in this home, or is it just to have a positive male role model in a child's life
Yeah.
And who plans to be
to
consistent.
make
So it's the uncle,
yeah
he knows he's going to the baseball game
Mm.
and he's gonna say, Lady D, we're going to a baseball game. You know, we go every other Friday. So make sure your sons are ready or whoever's ready to go with me.
and mine. I'm not even going to take away from my children, from my kids dad, from my baby
Yeah.
father, because they were very active in their children lives. They just weren't, me and them just weren't together. But
That's important.
another question: do some women, because they cannot have these men or whatever have
The
you,
restrict, yeah.
so
Yeah.
become this wedge in between their
Mm-hmm.
child, using their child as a weapon,
We heard that too.
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah.
wedge in between the relationship that needs to manifest between this father and child. And boy, I tell you,
But wait,
I
let's take
know
it
somebody right now
a step
going through
further.
that. Someone very close going through the same thing and using the child, to irritate him.
As like a
I
toy
mean,
or some type of toy. How about
hmm
let's take it a step further.
yeah.
What about when the man wants to be in the child's life and
Mhm.
the mom says, if you
hmm
don't give me money for the picnic, you're not see him. So if you don't give
okay,
him the
that's
money,
what I'm
but he
talking about.
wants to be and he's not making enough money, maybe he giving a little something, and she said, if you don't give
Hmm
me more money, you're not seeing the child. But he
hmm
really loves and he's a good father, as in he wants to be there. He just can't give enough. And
Yeah,
she's mad.
You know,
yeah.
So what happens in that situation, you know?
It's sad. It's sad.
Do
And
you
I tell
think
you, I know
a
someone
father should
going
not be
through
able to
that
see their child?
same thing. Yeah.
If he
And you see
can't,
that what
if
they
he,
don't understand is not just the father that's missing out, the child is also missing out.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
and then you have these fathers who are incarcerated. I was
Yeah.
what I was watching a clip where a dad was in jail for a couple of years, and for a while, and because it didn't say couple of years, so let me not misrepresent what the
Mhm.
clip was about. But it was a father, they said, who was away in jail, in prison for a while, and he came out and he surprised his son. His son sitting there in the room, and a little another little child, and when he walked in that room, that son grabbed him so hard and just just cried and cried and cried. You
Mm,
know, I think that fathers as well should understand their importance
mm-hmm.
in a child's life,
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
just the mother, but the father need to understand how important it is for them to be in the child's life, for them
Mm,
to walk that right path and show this child the right way to go, with not going to jail, working hard, doing what they need to do to be what society says is a real man, or what that man defines to be a real man, you know?
But what about the mother's lady who took the job of the father as well and made it work for the child or the children?
I honestly, I would say I don't think any woman can fully, and I've always never wanted to say this because myself being a woman and raising three boys on my own, but then I have to correct myself and say that I never really raised them on my own because their dads was in the picture, they had uncles in the pictures. So to say a woman, in certain aspects, certain things, you have to learn it from a man. A boy has to learn it from a man. It may
That's
not
true.
necessarily has to be their dad, their biological dad, their sperm donors, but I feel that a man is imperative, is necessary in a boy's life as well as in a girl's life. And when that father is portraying themselves, they need to portray it to their daughters that this is the type of man that you need to be looking for.
I agree.
And I think
yeah.
that no man can raise a daughter without a mother, nor a son without a mother.
For a
Because
And
female
like
versus
we're saying, if you have the
son
right
also brings
people
that
in
the son also, or the mother also brings that nurturing
exactly.
aspect into it for the boy child as well
Yeah.
as the girl child. Go ahead, Queen.
yeah, what I was saying is that, but if you have people that are around you that can give you those same type For example,
We already
my
said that. We already said that. You have to
yeah.
have your uncles, your fathers.
Yes, but because I'm piggybacking because the respecter is saying, that it has, like he's saying, it has to be biological father. But I'm saying that there are other men that can play that father role because my husband died when my little one was young. He was 9 when he died. And it was my brother, my dad, and his uncles that are not really his uncles that showed them that love and that care that they needed. The oldest one, his father was never there, so both of them grew up with uncles and outsiders,
What I'm
and
saying,
they're okay. They're fine. They're good men.
what I'm saying is, every boy and every girl needs a man
Man
and a
or a woman.
And what I'm saying, Lady D, for Queen information,
yes,
there are a lot of stepfathers who are greater than the father themselves.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
and that's what I'm saying. And
Once again, that is a man figure in the house. You have lots of stepmothers that treat the children even better than their mom, their
and they're
biological mother. So
mhm,
the bottom line to it, I would say, is exactly what I said. Every young boy, child and every young girl, child needs both influences positively in their
mhm,
lives.
mhm,
And when everyone gets that, these moms that are trying to play these blockage out of feelings, and these dads that are killing off these mothers and
mhm,
leaving them, we have to stop.
mhm,
We just need to stop.
mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, time
Bottom
time
line.
is time is going. Time is going. Time is just going,
The
going.
topics are real,
It's
hmm
it's real. And
These are real topics. Yeah.
we haven't jumped around for quite some time, and we did a couple of jumping, but the jumpings were
I think
very good.
I think you should punish Jai and Noni and let them have the last 12 minutes.
Jai phone is giving trouble. She texted me on that. Noni, he's trying to put you on the spot because you've been quiet. You look like you real relaxed tonight, Noni.
Yeah, I am. To be honest, like I worked a lot of hours this week, but I am really listening. I'm really attuned to everything.
You
Um, I
I
saw the video. I saw the video you showed. I mean, it really wasn't clear. And then I was distracted because I had to take care of something. What happened? There was a concert, right?
Yeah, Beanie Man.
Mhm.
They was just showing Beanie Man putting his foot on a fan's
Oh,
head,
okay.
pushing him away. But closing it out, Miss Noni. I Noni the juice. I saw that you were doing a lot of juicing over the week. So when you talk about you working a lot of hours, was all of those hours
She
out
said I did a lot of juicing.
hours out there in the carnival Memorial weekend? See, that's the hours that you were putting in this week, Noni. Is that what we talking about?
You done rubbed off on me. That's what.
She telling
That's
your
what that.
secrets, huh?
Right.
You were on the full carnival scene. How was it? How was Memorial weekend here in Philly?
It was great. It was a great experience. I'm really
Mhm.
glad I embraced the culture 7 years ago. A lot of fun.
Yes.
Um, every event was great. I was worn out. That's why I'm still recuperating. I'm like, wait
You
a minute,
go, girl.
look, Lady D. I was like, well, did I really embrace this culture?
I've
Did
always
you wear the costume and everything too?
No, I'm not that brave.
I said one year I want to do that Juve thing with all the paint business that they do on the Friday
Right,
before.
You
I've
mean in Trinidad?
that no, right here in the
right
Atlanta.
here, they do it here.
Okay.
Atlanta.
It's called
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy. Atlanta is off the chain for the Memorial weekend. Let me tell you, we do. It's carnival down here that weekend.
Wow.
How
Wow.
is it? How is it in New York? Do they
Oh,
do
New
this?
York
No,
is mad.
we're not having with that. Those things usually happen between August to September.
September.
Okay.
They have that for Labor Day.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
every day. So from like August to September,
Eastern Parkway, crazy.
We used to. I
and
went
even before that, you know.
all the time. We went all the time when
I
I lived.
never used to miss it. Every year I used to
Yeah.
go.
Wow.
You know,
Like some
But you know
20
what?
odd years.
No need.
Yeah.
Lady D, even Queenie. Let's all go to Trinidad for Juvie and we all get one of them costumes. See, we're in another country, so we'll feel
Not
more
me.
comfortable.
Right.
everybody-
Let's
And
do
nobody
it.
have to take pictures if we don't want it.
I said I'm gonna do carnival here one year. I'm gonna really, really put on the full costume thing, not the naked, but
Right.
naked.
I
You
can't.
know,
You can get the little body rider shorts.
yeah,
Yes,
I'm gonna be so big. Next year, I think I'm gonna what you know what? Honestly, Jai said why because I have a pickup. So she was saying, Lady D, why you don't put a banner on the pickup for the Powerhouse Radio and join the parade that way, pay your band
Oh,
fee.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So I was considering it. I was considering it. I don't know, but I'm considering it. But I wanna put on the costume and be half naked, not fully naked, but
Right.
quarter naked, not even half naked.
I'll ride in the
Enjoy
front.
Memorial.
I'll ride in the front of the van.
yeah,
We should join the
While
Memorial.
y'all walk, while
walking,
y'all walk in costume.
When? During Memorial Weekend or when?
yeah, no, yeah, Memorial Weekend.
Okay.
Every Memorial Weekend. But I said I really wanted to experience walking. I'm always out there cheering them on, but
Yeah.
I've never participate in it.
Well, listen, why your body still good? I hot like how you have it.
I did.
It's the time.
Eh,
It's the time. Your body still hot and popping. So you better do it now.
Right.
Michelle.
What with the respect? What you want to join us?
Michelle.
The respect you want to join us?
I'm gonna come. Well, maybe
Oh, you
a
try
battery
like
rider
your
too.
shots with your wings?
I'm a battery rider too.
No. You don't have to buy one, but yours can be short.
so
You
you
can
wear
exercise with your wings.
no
No, wings on the van.
you said
Right.
wear shorts and you go with no shirt, so make sure that you work on your
There
abs,
you go.
so that way when you show your abs,
There
yeah.
you go. You see the respecter?
I want to go because I want to wind up on the police officers. I see them out
Oh
there.
my God.
I want to wind up on the police officers.
Lady D. They won't know what hit them. So you better.
Hey!
I want to wind up on them and then touch their gun and be like,
Hey, hey. Woo! Hey, we getting all the fantasies now. We'll make it
Oh
come true
my
next year.
goodness.
Watch, I know
Y'all
you
are-
did it. Look at the respect that Lady D.
Stripping on the daggone.
Watch He's trying to show you don't have to work out. You're already ready.
Six pack.
Lady, he said he ready already. You have to work out. He's a brother. I'm ready already. You have to work out.
You got some nerve to be flashing.
He said, see it there? Watch out. You have to work out. This already ready.
let's do this together. Let's do this. Maybe we can collaborate with you choose and Victorious and get a big old truck and we all put our banners on each side of the trucks and down the road.
What would that? That would be a
That's
Saturday.
a good idea, though, Lady D. It really is.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm gonna check out Ross Dougal and DJ V Spice if they want us.
Ross
Would
Dougal
that
not
be?
gonna do
Would
it.
that be a Saturday?
What you said, the respecter?
Ross Dougal not gonna entertain that. Him is a real Rasta. Him not gonna do it.
Oh God!
Definitely smiles, but not
No,
Dougal.
but Ross Dougal don't have to do it. It's the point that the exposure of the station.
Absolutely.
There. So he doesn't have to be a part of it. But you put it out there. Yeah.
And you know what?
Oh,
If you can't get little
teach
the
them.
little bracelets, rubber bracelets, and throw them out there.
Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna plan this. We're not gonna plan it over the ear, MC. We gotta plan it out.
Oh, you can't let out all the ideas. I got it.
Listen, man, the time is going. Just want to take this opportunity to once again to invite you to check out YouTube's radio with all their different rooms, their soca room and R&B room, as I said, and the talk, which we're on the talk channel over there. So we want to say big shouts go out to YouTube's and all the fantabulous DJs with their programming over there. We here at the Powerhouse Radio want to say big shouts go out as well to Victorious and the crew there, Dr. J and the crew. Big shouts go out to you. And we just want to say big shouts to each and everyone that has it locked via Facebook, well, I didn't pull up Instagram today, but Facebook and YouTube. And also, if you're listening to us via our telephone lines at 667 930 and if you're listening to us via our websites at www.dapowerhouseradio.com, we want to say massive, massive, massive shouts go out to you as well. We thank each and every one for their support, to our sponsors, Hinkson Law Firm, to One by One Kia, Unique Total Care, Mystique Enterprise, Botastic, Awesome Renovations. We want to say big shouts to each and every one for all of our sponsors as well for their continued support. You'd like to advertise over here at the Powerhouse Radio, then you link us at dapowerhouseradio at gmail.com and just go on advertisement on the subject line. Be sure to listen to Saturday for the Lady D show, 12 to 4 p.m. over here on the Powerhouse Radio. Trust me, hot, hot program. All right. We play a little ska, we scat, we play everything. Is no music is off limits over here. And we give your headline, your entertainment, and joke of the day, what you know about it. Did you know? Give you some did you know facts over here on the Lady D show. Also, Sunday nights, it is all about love, nothing but love. The best love programming. And you hear me keep saying the best is because it really is. No shade to anyone else in any other program. But we put a lot of time. It's not that we just come on and just do. We put a lot of time in our programming. And so big shouts each and every Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for All About Love, Nothing But Love with your love colors, numbers, questions, all of these things. Alrighty, and we ask you to call in and answer the love questions. And it's all about Let's Gripe each and every Wednesday nights with Tonya Marcus, Dr. Ross. So make sure that you check them out. If you have a gripe, call in. Alrighty, and gripe with them. And as you're doing right now, listening to Reasoning Thursdays, each and every Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with yours truly, Lady D, the queen of all queens. We have the respecter demanding his respect. We have Noni, the one with the juice. Jai, the baby of the bunch, and MC full of information each and every Thursdays right here streaming live as well on YouTube's radio.com. Once again, go check out YouTube's radio. They have the Beast, they have Courtney, I think it is. They have lots of great DJs once again over there. So go check out the programming and yeah, full joy, full joy. And share the links whenever you receive the links. Tell a friend and a friend and a family member that we are here and we have a good time. So y'all want to say River Dolce real quick?
So can I say it this way for me? Father-daughter challenge, and the father was winning, and the daughter get the father his last question. I bet you. Hold up.
Go ahead.
The daughter said to the father, I bet you $100 you don't know mommy's boyfriend name. You don't get it.
Or so she telling on the mama,
All
telling
right.
the daddy on the mama.
On the air. Jody the Juice. Say Arrivederci. I didn't get it though. The respect you got.
Arrivederci, everybody. Enjoyed you tonight. Great topics. Thank everybody for listening on all the platforms. See you next Thursday.
Get some rest, Noni.
Queen.
Showing in a rest.
Yeah, this is for my friend Law. Kitty, 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 kitty. You haven't heard that in a long time, right? Love you. Love you guys. Big up everyone.
Good night. MC gone.
No, I'm not gone. I'm right here. Just give me a chance, man. Give me one chance. Good night, everyone. Always a pleasure reasoning with you. See you same time next week.
MC, we have to talk about your dance class next week, okay? I want to know how is it going and how you doing, but we're gonna have to. That's why MC is joining us at 9 o'clock because she has embarked on a new escapade of dancing. All right.
Yeah.
I love you all 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have some great tunes that are lined up. So ciao. Be safe, be good, love each other, support each other, smile. Because when you smile, I smile, she smile, and what a wonderful world it would be if everyone is smiling. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean.
Just hold me, and if you want my